They look like they know what they're doing.
Is this even going anywhere?
Am I actually getting better?
I don't know if this is worth it.
Kentucky Educational Television saying federal funding cuts to public broadcasting by the Trump administration are forcing them to cut a number of jobs.
A jumpy stock market opened Friday with questions on artificial intelligence.
Because I'm not real.
And when they say fade, what if you have a preview? So
how was it?
Going good, going well.
I'm still in creep mode. I gotta get out of that shit.
Balancing school, home, work, this program, other classes. It's challenging.
Rotate this way. Just a hair. Yes.
Get him too.
You should just text.
30 seconds. Just say you guys break a leg. Everybody want to be the chief. Like, it's not even your set tomorrow. What the fuck is going on?
On the side, like what I'm actually passionate about, since high school I've been doing a lot of community theater and a lot of acting, and I've just been living for that, and then work has just been a really negative part of my life.
This is my second semester, so I don't know how many months that is. I want to be a movie director. I love the studio A24. That's my favorite movie studio, and I would either want to work for them one day or I would like to make my own movie.
You know what I do in those circumstances?
What?
I look at my teleprompter.
Balancing my creative side with school and work and then other house personal responsibilities. It's kind of hard.
Everybody, let's go.
Quiet on the set.
Start recording.
Quiet on the set.
Stand by team, stand by CG. Team up, insert CG.
One of the most memorable things I've done was producing and directing a show about Black in STEM.
Hello, welcome to Morning Brew. I'm your host.
It was called Legacy in Code, and the purpose was to encourage young Black people to think about STEM. It's not something that needs to be foreign to you. It's something that you can do, and that was the process message of the show.
I still do my little creative work on the side.
There is no reason y'all should not be able to pull up these graphics.
At first, I was hesitant about going back to school, especially if I were to go back to school, I would go to Roxbury Community College, but I'm also very hesitant of starting everything over, as well as learning a major that's like similar to film, but it's mostly in the broadcast setting.
Quiet on set, please. Are you doing for real? This is going to be a live taping. Are you guys okay with that?
Miss Brianna.
Last
I feel like I was born in this world. You know, this is very passionate. And I like doing acting because it steps outside of my comfort zone.
I went to university about 15 years ago, my first time through, and I took a very broad major, communications and media studies, which you could take that and go anywhere, and I went the most boring route possible.
Can you guys stand up straight, please?
I think my biggest fear is just not meeting the right people. Because I think I'm really good with talking to people, finding networks, but I came to school specifically to meet more people faster.
I was aware that it was a fast-paced, competitive environment, but giving a hands-on experience in this program, I was expecting to be that fast-paced.
If y'all don't figure this out now before advanced television production, you guys are going to suffer.
If you're interested in a creative field or a creative path, there's so many voices telling you not to do that. Like, there's so many people saying, okay, you can, but what are you really going to do when that fails?
Knowing that there was a studio to make television, I was like, yeah, let's do this.
I like being in the studio because it just makes me feel like I know what I'm doing even when I don't. And, you know, it just makes me feel motivated to do more stuff. I try to keep myself surrounded by the stuff. I try to come here even when I don't want to, because, you know, that's the only way I'll keep myself going.
So I'm the technical director. Operator.
What am I?
So I'm assistant director now?
Audio engineer.
Yep, correct.
I'm
assistant director. I'm the producer. Who said that?
That way.
Who said something about a condom?
Why don't you say it?
I don't know. Maybe I will say it.
No.
Take one.
Snacks.
Take three.
Not here.
Take one. Stand by and quit you.
That's the point.
I had an opportunity to just stop everything and go back to school.
I'm taking myself out of myself and saying, what is the viewer going to get from this? What are they going to take away? How are they going to feel? How do I want them to feel after they have experienced this thing that I put out in the world?
I told Ashley to watch it.
Let's run through it again.
I didn't even know what a process message was before I started. So, you know, it really makes you feel like you have control of a narrative. And that's a powerful thing.
Stop being lazy.
Just trust yourself is the advice I would have given myself.
Put out the fire in front of you.
Is this your passion? Do you ever think about doing anything else? No. So go whole hog, both feet into it as hard as you can. I'm not ashamed that it took me a long time.
How old are you anyway?
18.
18. Why? Only last year you were 17.
Too young or too old?
Oh, no, just right. Your age suits you. Yes, sir. I mean, you look a little older without your clothes on.
Say, okay, I'll drop everything. My entire resume up to now is in the toilet. I never want to use that skills again. You know, it's the confidence of handing a new potential employer a resume that's blank.
I am worth it.